Did you know? The moon is drifting away from Earth. Yes, it's true. Moon is moving away from Earth at the rate of 3.8 centimeters per year, but the speed of its retreat varies over time, and the process is very gradual and takes place over millions of years. This phenomenon is known as the lunar recession. But why this is happening? Now imagine the moon and the Earth like a dance partners. They're moving around each other because of gravity, kind of like how you spin around with someone when you're holding hands. Now because of this dance, the moon is gradually moving a little bit away from the Earth, but don't worry, it's happening very slowly, like how a snail crawls. This happens because of the pull of the tides. The moon's gravity makes the ocean waters bulge a little bit. But because the Earth is spinning, these bulges don't line up exactly with the moon, so they kind of tug on the Earth's spin to make things balance. Like when you spin around and stretch your arms out, the moon gets a little more push to move away. But still, imagine if the moon suddenly left the Earth and went off into space. Here's what might happen if the moon suddenly disappeared. There would be darker nights. You know how the moon shines at night? It's because it reflects sunlight. Without the moon, our nights would be much darker. Though stars would be easier to see, but it might be a lot harder to see where you're going at night. Some animals that are active at night might behave differently too. Yes, that's because nocturnal animals like owls rely on both the darkness of the night and light of the moon to hunt effectively. Absence of the moon would cause ecological imbalance, leading to extinction of these predatory animals. Next impact is the low tides. Now, think of the moon as a big magnet that pulls on the oceans. This pulling creates tides, those rising and falling waves on the shores. If the moon left, tides would be much weaker. We'd still have tides, but they'd be more like gentle ripples instead of the big waves we see at the beach. This will impact the marine ecosystems, hence wiping out many marine animals. And the next thing that will go for a toss will be crazy seasons. The Earth tilts on its side a bit as it spins around the sun, and this tilt is what gives us seasons. Moon plays a crucial role in keeping this tilt steady. Without it, the Earth might wobble more, causing seasons to become unpredictable. You might have summer when it's supposed to be winter, and it could mess up our weather patterns. It's not done yet. Moon's gravitational pull is solely responsible for keeping the Earth rotate around its axis for 24 hours at a suitable speed. And with the absence of the moon, there would an increase in the Earth's rotational speed, and that could have various impacts on life, from increasing earthquakes and tsunamis to shortening of the day. Moving things in the space. The moon isn't just a pretty thing in the sky, it also affects how other things move in space. If it left, it could mess up the orbits of satellites and planets. Imagine a game of cosmic billiards and one of the balls suddenly disappears. The rest of the game would change too. But thank God, moon is not going anywhere. Now we understood the moon only moves about 1.5 inches away from the Earth each year. So, even though it's happening, this process happens over such a long time scale that it won't have any significant impact on our daily lives or the Earth-Moon system in the foreseeable future. Thank you for watching. For more content like this, please like and subscribe.